Only a knight? Why not a paladin, like Dance?
The Brotherhood maintains a strict hierarchy, organized by rank. Paladin is several ranks above knight, and it took Dance many years to achieve that goal. With your continued loyalty to the Brotherhood, I'm certain you can attain the same. In any event, once you're finished becoming familiar with the Prydwen and my staff, report to the flight deck for your new orders. Welcome aboard the Prydwen, soldier. Make us proud.
I mean, I gotta say, I don't think it'd be too hard to get Paladin, because we already evidently got Knight in like a week.
Control systems all reporting back nominal.
Where was he at? We got at about a week, I would say.
Integrity green. Hull plating stable.
And the one mission we did with Dance, he did all the work, and I stood back.
Reactor at
And I looted. That's about, so, all right. So I see the path forward. Well, I think that's the ladder they want me to go up, because we evidently...
Completion time 14 minutes.
We get a suit of power armor. We also got a task to open our personal storage. But I want to check to see what's down here first. And oh, purified water. I do not mind taking that from you guys.
Hull plating integrity looks good. No need for adjustments.
Another squeaky McSqueakerson.
Fusion coolant feed systems reporting green.
Why is everything kind of like wet indoors? We'll take that mine. Ooh. I mean, evidently, just becoming a knight.
We're getting a 3% Z tilt. Adjusting thrust recommended.
We get full access to everything, apparently. Where do you lead to? The foredeck. Oh, I thought that was gunfire first, but I think it's just... Yeah. I think it's just blades. So check it out again, the view. A little obstructed there. I wish we didn't have that in front of us. I just love taking a look. Oh, that is actual. Wait. Someone's shooting somewhere. I can't see where. And I can't wait to use this. Oh, I don't have any. I changed it to 50 cal. I did not pick up any ammo. Yeah, that'll be a problem. All right, let's see if we can't get back on task. Oh, I didn't pick up 50 cal. Okay, continuing back, or on down. Anything going on? We've already met you, right? Yeah, Lancer Captain Kells.
I believe you're needed elsewhere right now. We can talk later.
Okay. Oh. Oh, CIT recon report.
Communications array calibration tested.
Recon report. Knight Wagner recording. It appears the intel claiming the old CIT ruins house an entrance to the Institute was incorrect. My scouts and I spent days combing the location for a way in and turned up nothing, other than a couple of minor casualties. When a contingent of synths boxed us into an old tunnel where we were sniffing around. My immediate recommendation would be to follow the trail back on whoever provided that intel. I suspect some wastelander is feeding Proctor Quinlan lies to earn some caps.
Wow, so CIT, have we come across CIT yet? It's a potential entrance to the Institute. I want to fly to Prydwen. Is that not a thing? Clearly that is
adjusting torque.
Not a thing. Any other data pads down here or loot? Wait, oh, hello. Almost missed you. Take that postman's hat and kind of looks like a big red button, but I know it's not. All right, so nothing down there.
Station keeping maintained.
All right, let's get to the main deck. Talk to Lance. And oh yeah, we need that power armor, and we need to check out our own personal stash.
Green across the board, sir. Nothing new.
Good. Carry on, Knight.
It's very aggressive, Dance. Can you not at least take the helmet off? Hello. All right, we've got doors. Wait, was that Dance?
Proctor
No,
Ingram
that's
said
not
you
even
needed
Dance.
this suit tested yesterday.
Yeah, I get it. Just, what if I miss?
Don't.
Okay, sure. Firing.
Okay.
Everything holding together?
Trust me, you'd know.
Good. Firing.
All right. Everything looks nominal. And you didn't scuttle the ship. Thanks, Initiate.
Sure. Anytime.
Clearly, the Initiate has not talked to the Ghoul about about the inherent flaw with power armor. Get those push-ups in. All right, so we need to do this systematically. There's a lot going on here. We need to. You're not Dance. All right, we need to do this systematically. First, let's check. What do we got going on here? I don't know if I want to know who this person is that is housing a spine in their own personal stash. And we can literally just take all this stuff? Doesn't feel right. I normally don't steal stuff from people. Oh, this is Captain Kells. Hello, friend. Maxon MX001E CP05. All right, don't know what any of that means, but from Elder Maxon to Kells. Captain, I need you to prepare the Prydwen for departure. Archivist Knox has completed the analysis of the energy readings we received from Paladin Dance's recon team, has concluded that they're being produced by the Institute. Knox is certain that the energy readings could only be produced by artificial means and only with an extremely advanced level of technology. Judging from the frequency of the readings, we both agree that some type of device or weapon is being deployed by the Institute, which means we need to head to the Commonwealth as soon as possible. So we know they're all about technology and collecting technology devices and everything to better the world. But again, that's the aspect that I kind of like of preserving that stuff, and then using it. But the means they go about getting it and the means of how they use it is not necessarily always the best, I don't think. I'm not certain what type of ploy the Institute is attempting to unleash upon the world, but I'll be damned if I'm going to stand by and idly and let it happen. So they got readings. They detected readings. Oops, didn't need to do that. Ingram. From Proctor Ingram to Captain Kells. All stations are reporting green and all personnel are aboard the Prydwen. I've gone over her from the bow to stern and she's ready to depart. With all due respect, it would be helpful if you could let me know exactly where we're headed. It's difficult preparing this vessel properly, not knowing what type of environment we're flying her through. I'm well aware that we're pointed north, but just how far are we going and what can we expect when we get there, Captain? So even within, this is... Now, Proctor, I don't know. I'm assuming that's a title. I don't know, obviously, where that falls in line, the hierarchy of the Brotherhood. But evidently, it must not be too high because they're keeping info from Proctor Ingram. Cade. From Knight Captain Cade to Lancer Kells. And Elder Maxon. So I don't know the KS, the designation afterwards. As requested, I've sent over my evaluation of Proctor Ingram's capabilities in the field. My professional opinion, Ingram is fully capable of handling field operations, would benefit any team fortunate enough to have her with them. Before the Prydwen left the capital wasteland, I spent 6 months helping her design the power armor frame she's using to enhance her mobility. Oh, that's interesting. She's trained in the armor rigorously and is fully qualified. Actually, more than qualified to be placed with our ground troops. I've been treating wounded soldiers for almost 2 decades, and I've yet to see anyone that can match Ingram's level of commitment and determination. Confining her to the ship would be a waste of resources and a damn shame. So, mobility. Okay, Tegan. Now that we've arrived in the Commonwealth, I'd like to establish trade relations with the locals. I'm going to need a standard sweep and retrieval team and one of our vertibirds in order to make that happen. There are several caravans that roam the Commonwealth, and we'll use the vertibirds to track them. If any of the caravans get jumped, we can swoop in and lend a hand to let them know that we're the friendly eye in the sky. Since you can't normally buy that kind of protection from mercenaries, we'll be certain to get the best prices and values for trades. I've used the same tactic in the capital wasteland, and it worked wonders. Out here, with the threat of the Institute looming over their heads, we'll have these merchants eating out of our hands. So they want to be the white knight swiping in. At least that's what she's saying, but I'm kind of wondering if they're also going to just take advantage and maybe just... Maybe she wants to... They want to track them so they get taken out. They can just swoop down and take everything. Wouldn't be surprised with that. Alright, Alright, so this is Kel's. Don't want him thinking someone's been in snooping. Oh, alright, now this is stealing. This is legit stealing. Elder Maxon's terminal. Kel's, Paladin Hudson, Kel's, Recon Squad, Artemis. Alright, let's just go down. Kel's, Paladin Hudson. Party communication from Kel's to Maxon. We've picked up some disturbing news regarding a rise in super mutant activity near the Commonwealth, and Paladin Hudson has bravely volunteered to single-handedly investigate. This mission will take the Paladin deep onto the hostile territory, so he'll need all the support we can provide. I'm having Tegan give Paladin Hudson an ample supply of ammunition and making sure Ingram certifies that his power armor is in peak condition. I'm also allowing Paladin Hudson full use of one of our vertibird gunships, so I'll have one prepped immediately. So this is... Picked up disturbing news regarding a rise in super mutant activity near the Commonwealth. So this has to be since they've arrived. This can't be before. This is since they've arrived. Once everything is ready, I'll meet you and Paladin Hudson on the flight deck. Yeah, there you go. So we can give him a proper send-off. I can't stress to you enough how dangerous this mission will be, so it's imperative that we provide the Paladin with all the support we can muster. I wonder, will we come across him out there? That'd be kind of cool. Kel's and the Recon Squad Artemis. As requested, I'm providing you with all the current information we have on Recon Squad Artemis. According to our records, we sent them into the Commonwealth approximately 3 years ago to perform a standard survey beginning with the Malden area. We received a few reports from the team and then abruptly lost contact. Nothing in their communications indicated anything unusual, so we assumed they've either lost the ability to radio us or have been killed. The squad consisted of 7 soldiers under the command of Paladin Brandis, so they certainly had plenty of firepower and the experience required to supervise a deep recon mission. There's several recon teams searching for Artemis' whereabouts, but so far, they've been unsuccessful. Oh, that's interesting. Again, might we be able to come across those people? Ingram and Prydwen concerns. As you know, in order to get the Prydwen rapidly to the Commonwealth, I had my engineering team pull her old power plant and replace it with an updated fusion plant we pulled from the aircraft carrier wreckage. I was able to squeeze almost 100% efficiency from the new reactor. The system is burning through our coolant supply faster than expected. As we've been docked over the airport, I've been able to deactivate the main engines to cool down the reactor, but we're still eating up coolant when we're in hover mode. We're eventually going to hit a point where we'll run out of coolant. If that happens, we'll need to put the Prydwen on the ground. I desperately need your help if you want to prevent that from happening. I'll be certain to provide you with the details at our next briefing. So, right there, once again, I'm kind of wondering, are we going to be sent out? Can we be sent out to get coolant for this place? That'd be, that'd be pretty tedious, but still, it'd be kind of cool. Cade Proctor Ingram. As requested, I've sent over my evaluation of Proctor Ingram's capabilities in the field and my professional. Oh, is this is what we already read? Yes, we already read this. All right, and then Tegan Armored Jacket. I like the sound of that. Oh. Is that the jacket Maxon was wearing? You would be pleased to know that work on the armored reinforcement plating for your jacket is complete, and I'll be more than happy to send up a scribe to retrieve it when you're ready. Plating is fairly strong, but I think you'll appreciate how lightweight the entire jacket will feel once the modification is made. I've stress tested the plating, and it should help you resist different types of energy weapon fire, as well as most ballistic threats. After you try it on, let me know if it's comfortable to wear long term, if I need to make any adjustments to the design. I was already liking that jacket. Now we need to find a way of getting that jacket. What are the chances he sleeps and takes it off? Think it's probably pretty slim. Yeah, see, and you guys don't mind that I'm snooping around Elder Maxon's stuff. I was gonna say goods, but I thought that sounded weird. Stuff sounded equally as weird.
Congratulations on the promotion, Knight.
Proceed. Are you like guarding this room? Oh. You actually kind of are.
Don't have the key.
If you're looking for another safe haven, there's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
Yeah, we've been there. We're somewhat familiar with it, for sure. All right, do we want to do... Again, you know, we always get up to get down. But in this case, I'm thinking it might make sense to get down to get up. Because there might not be a whole lot down here. Oh. Well, speaking of the coolant, we'll take hold of that in case someone asks us for some coolant. So at least we have something that we can give. Alright, so that's where we just came down. Yeah, I don't think doesn't look like there's a whole lot down here. Oh, there actually is a terminal. Antifreeze, not quite coolant, but... Oh, I do want the... Now, is this an empty beer bottle? Oh, it does look like it does have a cap off. I want the empty bottles. Alright, recreation terminal. Oh, I actually want... Oh. Wow, I'm 0 for 3 on trying to get that quantum. 0 for 3. Oh, the footsteps would be maddening to have to listen to. All right, recreational terminal. Ingram. Feel free to use this terminal to unwind. I've disconnected it from the Prydwen's mainframe, but keep it clean or I'm shutting it down permanently. If you got a problem with that, keep it to yourself. All right, so Ingram is the one that... the mobility, the power unit, the power suit. Tegan. I don't know much about these other people. I know we've seen the name Tegan on the last terminal, though. Ingram told me about the rec section under the main deck. I've contributed a few bottles of liquor. Oh, I've stolen those already. And some cigarettes. But I don't have an endless supply. If you need refills, come see me and we'll do a trade. All right. Womack. Oh, map updated. If anyone's up for it, I'm organizing a little nighttime feral hunt that's strictly off the books. I don't give a damn about the scents. These ghouls are disgusting and we need to keep thinning them out before they infest the entire Commonwealth. Pretty sure we can start with the Cambridge Crater. See me if you're interested. So Cambridge Crater has to be what's on the map then. We'll have to look at that once we get out of this. Have we seen anything quite like that? I don't think so. Delacroix. Claren got his suit wiped out trying to drop from the top of Trinity Tower. So the current record holder is still Petrus with his Prydwen to ground drop. Remember, no leg armor mounts allowed, just a clean jump with standard T60. You have to be able to walk away. No exceptions. All right, so his suit got wiped out. What about his legs? I'm assuming, hopefully, those are still fine. Doesn't seem very safe. Flores. And also... I also think I have to bring up, these people have been pretty active since they've been here. I mean, they get more done before 6 in the morning than I get done in a day. All right, Flores. Another map update. I don't remember who was asking, but someone's looking for Mirelurk eggs. On the last patrol, we swept through Neponset Park, and I saw a few nests, but Cal's had me carrying a ton of gear. If you want to head out there, I'm sure you can pick up some of the eggs for yourself. All right, so... Are these the scribes? It's kind of seeming like that a little bit. Let's take a look at our map. Did we find... Now, it's probably easier to do it this way, because I'm assuming... Look at all these quests. We've got a lot of stuff we need to be cleaning up. There's a lot of stuff I just want to do. Open your personal storage. Search for scrap. Yeah, that one we still need to get back up there from that. Or for that. Oh, so it's not... So, it's not an actual quest. It is literally just something on the map. For these two areas. Alright, nothing down here. Let's see, that's 81. Trinity Plaza. Museum of Witchcraft. Just sounds cool. Alright, nothing new here. Cambridge Polymer Labs. I'm not seeing updated on the map. Unless I'm overlooking something. Oh, Green Top Nursery. We have not been there. I think this is the furthest east we've been is 10 Pines. Well, I guess when you get to downtown, though. Oh, is there something in downtown? Swan's Pond. Which we do need to, obviously, check that out. Wow, that gets hidden in there, does it not? Yeah, I'm not sure where these map updates are. Alright, so I think that's it for everything down here, right? Oh no, we came this way. Make sure there's nothing back here. Maybe some more coolant that we can help people out with. Just because we happen to find it on their own ship. Alright, I think I do want to come back to the beginning here, though. To the, I guess, the front. I don't know how ships work. Bow, starboard, aft. 4? I don't know. I don't understand how any of that stuff works. Alright. So, alright, let's stick here. Oh, I was going to say, should you not have pants on? But I think you do. Yeah, it looks like you actually do have pants on. Alright, so we got a clinic. Clinicia. Stealing? It's not stealing. We're not going to steal from the dock.
I'll administer your exam after you've checked in with Dance and Elder Maxon.
Okay. And so you're Cade. We did read about Cade. Hey, kitty, 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 kitty. Oh, hey, holotape, holotape, holotape. Quillen to be deleted?
Damn it, Scribe. I told you I didn't want the corners bent. The issues were to be in mint condition.
I'm sorry, Proctor, but this is the only limited edition annual we've recovered. Even before the bombs fell, this was the rarest issue. The one where Grognak dies and comes back to life?
Yes, Scribe. I've read the 2076 underlane price guide from cover to cover, so I'm well aware of its past value. The fault for this travesty rests squarely on your shoulders, because you chose to ignore the important lesson I taught you. Which is?
Always bag and board. I'm sorry, sir. You're absolutely right. And I promise it will never... Sir? What's that red blinking light on your terminal?
What? Oh, damn it all! I left it in record mode. Just let me...
Okay. He's a comic collector. And he takes it pretty seriously, evidently. I think he was telling us the same thing. Alright, so you're Quinlan. I think he's telling the same thing Cade was telling
Proctor
us.
Quinlan?
I believe we're due for a bit of a chat after you've spoken to Elder Maxon and Paladin Dance.
Yeah, so I'm seeing a trend here. We need to find Dance. Oh, Dance.
So how did it look out there?
We found Dance.
A lot of work
Paladin.
ahead of us, brother.
There you are. How did it go with Elder Maxon?
I don't like feeling so short.
He's a very dedicated man. It sounds like he stands behind everything he's saying.
Of course he does. How could he afford not to? I just hope you appreciate how much of a chance I'm taking bringing you into the fold this quickly. Not to put too fine a point on it, but if you screw up, we go down together.
Oh, well, I'm going to apologize right now for that.
So, what's all this about you being my sponsor?
Elder Maxon is understandably particular when it comes to new recruits. He believes in order to keep the Brotherhood strong, We have to bond as brothers. As your sponsor, it's my duty to travel with you throughout the Commonwealth to ensure that our ideals are being observed. That's why I'm so concerned about your performance in the field.
Wait. What? Concerned about my performance? We just got promoted tonight for doing nothing. Whoa. Excuse me?
I'm not comfortable being watched so closely.
Well, you better get used to it. If you want to remain a part of the Brotherhood of Steel, you're going to have to adjust to the military way of life. Now, I know you're eager to hop into a suit of power armor and take the fight to the Institute. But first things first. In order to be an effective part of the team, you need to learn your way around this ship and get to know its crew. Since I've been officially assigned to you as your sponsor, I'd recommend taking me along with you.
Where are we going?
Do you need to come with me now?
It might help if I tagged along with you. On the other hand, you might want to make your first impression without a paladin standing over your shoulder. It's up to you.
I'll go it alone for now, and come find you when I'm ready.
Suit yourself. I'll be in the mess hall if you need me.
Were you saying that, Shadow of Steel, that you wanted to follow us?
Stay on point. Your instincts seem to be right on target.
Just to talk to these people? I mean, if we can't handle that...
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates? Makes me sick.
Yeah, I can believe it. But if we can't handle that dance, then, I mean, we've got huge issues. You're already questioning. And the whole, you've got concerns about my performance? How long did it take you to make night? I'm sure it was not less than a week.
Excuse me, Captain Cade.
Glad you finally stopped by, soldier. Are you ready for your medical exam?
This guy has a voice.
As long as it doesn't involve petroleum jelly and rubber gloves, I'm ready.
No. This isn't that sort of examination. I'm going to ask you a series of medical-related questions, and I'd like you to answer me to the best of your ability. First question. As a child, were you ever exposed to radiation for an extended period of time?
Considering we're over 200 years old...
My father said I used to sit way too close to the TV.
The television? Wait a second. Let me check my notes here. You were a vault dweller? You're probably healthier than anyone else aboard. Anyway, sorry I missed that in your records. Just going down the list of questions. I'm sure you understand. Okay, second question. Have you ever had or come in contact with a person confirmed to be carrying a communicable disease? Since we're over 200 years old...
Have you had problems with the crew catching diseases?
Well, yes, actually. It's not unusual for our recon teams to stumble across contaminated environments or disease-carrying creatures. We don't want a single crewman infecting the entire ship. Anyway, this exam is about you, so have you had or come in contact with anyone carrying a communicable disease?
Again, 200 years old.
Honestly, I don't remember.
Well, you don't appear to be suffering from any long-term ill effects, so I'll assume you haven't. Third question, and please...
I do have lethargy a lot.
Honestly, have you ever had sexual relations with any species considered non-human?
The whole 200 years old thing again.
Well, there was this one really ugly guy in college. I mean, I had to get drunk and it was a dare.
That hardly qualifies, so I'll just put no. Last question. Would you have any problems pulling the trigger on an enemy of the Brotherhood, whether they're human, formerly human, or machine?
Wow, all right.
That's more of a morals question, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I feel that the mental state of the crew is just as important as the physical. Anyone that hesitates firing in combat due to misguided moral standards certainly isn't Brotherhood material. So what about you? Would you have a problem with it?
Is there any way we could classify missed shots as... I don't want that to be considered as hesitancy. What are your thoughts on that?
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Excellent. You'll fit in quite well around here. Excellent. I think I've got all the information I need. I see no reason to prevent you from beginning your duties immediately. If you ever need medical assistance, you let me know.
All right.
I'll watch yours.
Was Dan's talking to me or someone else out there?
Captain.
Something I can do for you, soldier?
Do we have anything else here? Cure me, not interested. Barter, what do you have?
I need some supplies for my next stop.
No problem, soldier. Take a look.
All right, so it's good to know we can come around. Oh, do we have... I have 1 addictol. How much is it? 260. Well, we do have 3 grand. I mean, it might be nice to get a second addictol. Or now that I just know where I can get one, although getting here would not be the easiest of things. So there's that. We're going to take it. We're going to take it. What else do you have? Oh, the purified. But if I can just find a water fountain, I think that would suffice also. Shipments of antiseptic. All right, that's good to know. Fusion cells. I think we're looking good on the fusion cells. So we'll just make that trade. And
Something
then
I can do for you, soldier?
You also had...
Hear anything, Doctor?
Got nothing. Sorry. Just trying to practice medicine.
Alrighty then.
Gonna pass.
Fine.
I think we're good other than that. Although, wait a minute. Let's look this through though. Oh, we're just packaged in parts, so we no longer have the tiresome, or the tiredness, or whatever it was that we had. But we can take. We do have the 1 purified. We're looking good. Oh, we got 2 purified. All right, we're pretty much tip top. I don't think it's worth spending the money to get that radiation taken away. Knight Captain Cade's report.
Medical report. Knight Captain Cade reporting. I've been working closely with Scribe Naraya, examining some of the synth bodies that our recon teams have recovered. Even though we have yet to recover the synths that appear completely human, these lesser models are still astoundingly advanced. What's becoming apparent is that the Institute is the most technologically gifted enemy we've ever encountered, and therefore exceedingly dangerous. I've turned over all of my data to Lancer Captain Kells, along with my recommendations for developing effective countermeasures for these synths. Unfortunately, I'm not sure how much it will help, given the fact that the real enemy are the synths that could be hiding among us.
I mean, Cade could be a synth, for all we know. Ooh, more purified.
Looking for medical assistance, soldier?
Not really. Just a little bit of water. Would you mind if I peek into your personal terminal? I mean, while you're standing right there? You evidently do not. Medical files. Medical file. All right, treated, ongoing, treated, deceased. All right, let's go treated. So I'm assuming the DN407P would line... Oh, this is Paladin Dance. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to do that. Patient symptoms include inability to sleep and a dull throbbing pain in head. All standard tests are negative. Evidence suggests post-traumatic stress disorder or similar issue. Until severity of issues increases, recommend voluntary removal from active duty. Patient was informed but is currently in the field. So he's been called back, yet he's still active. Why are they not enforcing this? And then dull throbbing pain in head. Inability to sleep. Huh. Feels like there's something going on there. So that's... Wait, that says treated, though. Wait, how did they treat him? Evidence suggests PTSD or similar issue until severity of issues increases. Recommend voluntary removal. Oh, I guess it is voluntary removal from active duty. Patient was informed. So I wouldn't necessarily call that treated. I would almost say... Well, I guess you'd have to close it at some point, wouldn't you? So IG. So is this Tegan? Because that's Dance. Tegan. So I don't know who the IG Ingram. I'm not sure who the MR or OG is. All right, let's see. IG ongoing. So it is Ingram. Patient is complaining of phantom pain from limb loss. Remember, Ingram's the one that was given the power armor suit and being more mobile, and they said it probably even better than human-like, right? Complaining of phantom pain from limb loss. Previously prescribed painkiller and Stimpack mixture appears ineffective. Dosage has been increased to 300 milligrams a day, which is maximum allowable to remain duty capable. Patient also describes nightmares of limb loss incident, which is not unusual considering the level of trauma. Will continue to monitor. So how did Ingram lose their leg? I assume it's leg. Could be, I guess it could be arm. Interesting. And then Tegan treated. Patient slipped and fell due to intoxication, causing minor laceration on forehead, contusion to upper chest. Applied Stimpack and recommended a minimum 8-hour bed rest. This is third intoxication-related medical incident for patient. So I ordered treatment program to begin as per regulations. All right, who is MR? Oh, maybe this is why I don't know who MR is. Deceased. Night Sergeant Merrick. Patient returned from patrol with critical injuries from exposure to nuclear warhead detonation. Injuries: left arm and leg missing. Severe internal trauma. Left hemisphere of head severely burned and acute radiation poisoning. Attempted emergency surgery, but patient died after 3 hours. Patient's remains were incinerated as per regulations. I mean, nuclear war from exposure to nuclear warhead detonation. Yeah. OG. Who is the OG? Osrich, engineering scribe. Patient suffering from discoloration, rash, pustules, and radioactive residue in groin area. Symptoms consistent with sexually transmitted disease from ghoul species. Is this why he was asking the question? Patient treated and report has been sent to Proctor Ingram as per regulations. Ghoul species? What was their name again? Ostrich. Scribe. I'm gonna try and remember as ostrich. Oh wait, there was something else there. Prydwen internal mail. Maxim. As we undertake our urgent mission in the Commonwealth, I feel that the mental well-being of the crew should remain a top priority for your department. I am well aware that being sequestered aboard this vessel can take its toll. If you observe any issues relating to the stresses that these lengthy missions can cause, I want you to treat it as though a legitimate illness is being reported. If we have any hope of defeating the Institute, we cannot afford to lose even a single soldier to mental instability. Another from Maxon. I've received your concerns about Proctor Ingram's condition, but I can assure you she is more than capable of handling herself. She's already proven to be an extremely valuable member of this crew, and I will not place her on mandatory leave until you've proven to me that she's physically incapable of handling her duties. Tegan. Latest sweep and retrieving patrol came back with some medical supplies. If you have some extra time, head down to the cage and let me know what you want. If there's anything you don't need, I'll use it for trading. We're running a bit low on ammunition supplies, and these medical supplies are as good as caps with the locals. Can we get ammunition up here? Oh, that'd be kind of nice. Cal, especially since I need... Well, I don't want to be spending caps on the 50 cal because I know I have some. I just need to pick it up. Finished reading your medical report on Night Sergeant Merrick. The fact that he managed to survive long enough to reach Prydwen and deliver his reports is absolutely incredible. The sacrifice that he made for the sake of this mission is a testament to his dedication and loyalty. We'll be holding a memorial service on the ship's forecastle at sunset this evening. I sincerely hope you'll be able to attend. So I think that was the guy that, yeah, nuclear warhead detonation. Whoa. Again, I hope you were all right with that. I mean, you didn't say anything. So, fingers crossed. Quinlan?
Ah, good. You're finally here. Just set the books down anywhere. I'll get to them as soon as I can.
What books? Feels like this should have a question mark behind it.
What are you doing with all these books?
I suppose I could stop working for a moment to address your question.
Okay.
Which books contain pertinent information?
Technical volumes, repair manuals, design philosophies, medical research. Anything that enhances the Brotherhood's knowledge. That's why I consider everything else a waste of paper.
Except for comic books, I'm assuming.
Whatever suits you.
Expanding the technological knowledge of the Brotherhood is what suits me, since it's obvious that you aren't who I was expecting. Would you mind telling me why you're here?
I honestly don't know. I mean, we kind of got, I don't want to say dragged here. But yeah.
Just learning my way around the Prydwen.
Learning your way around? Ah, I see. You're the new recruit that Paladin Dance described in his report. Under normal circumstances, I'd provide you with a proper orientation of my department. However, I'm woefully behind setting up research patrols and getting bombarded with requests for technical documentation. Unfortunately, I'm lacking the personnel needed to get the job done.
Is this like, are these the books that, I mean, I don't know where the books are talking about.
What type of technical documentation are you looking for?
The Brotherhood is primarily interested in collecting information that might assist us with our current mission. Medical records, science journals, weapon schematics. If it contains any type of useful data, we need to get our hands on it.
What exactly is a research patrol?
Simply put, we send a small two-man team to scout a location and evaluate its technical and historical relevance. Saves us from sending an entire retrieval team to a worthless location.
Makes sense.
Maybe I could lend a hand.
That would be splendid. As you patrol the Commonwealth, keep your eyes open for blueprints, memos, manuals, books, charts. Anything containing useful technical data. I'm authorized to pay you for each bundle of documents that you recover.
I like the sound of that.
If you wish to be assigned to a research patrol, I have plenty of them waiting to be filled. In any event, it was a pleasure to meet you, Knight.
Collect technical documents for Proctor Quinlan. Yeah, I like the sound of that. Getting caps. But I still don't know about the books. Is your comic collection going to be in here by any chance? Recon data listings. Oh, wait a minute. We've been to Hardware Town. Logged by Proctor Quinlan, former retail location very likely to contain useful scrap or raw materials. Raiders last seen inhabiting location, proceed with caution. Raiders may be stockpiling ammunition or weapons as well. Suggest all sweep and retrieve teams recover whatever they can. So there were raiders there. We got actually, someone tried to sucker us into going in there. That's where we got the paint for the wall. Vault-Tec Vault 75. Map updated. Constructed vault in the basement of Malden Middle School. Data suggests vault was created to experiment on children, but purpose has been struck from all records. Would like to retrieve as much data as possible from location, as well as any technological artifacts that were left behind. Ah, very cool. So are we going to get a new map location for all these? Robotics disposal ground. Wait, is that the location up near the satellites? Sending location packet. Junkyard littered with remains of pre-war robots. Scouting patrol reported a possible military-grade sentry bot that looks serviceable. Location likely contains spare parts or electronic materials. Was that... Where was it? Where was it? Where is it? Yeah. This spot. Do I need to go back there and look for something? I'm kind of thinking we should. Although I wish there was a way of marking that. Bad TFL? Boston area something. Something. Regional office. Map updated. Location bad TFL regional office. Facility was former location for Bureau of Alcohol, Drugs, Tobacco, Firearms, and Lasers. I still prefer bad TFL. Data suggests evidence lockers on site may still contain viable weapons or other useful equipment. Warning, scouting units have observed raiders operating in the area. Very cool. General Atomics. Factory is designed for the manufacture and repair of Miss Nanny robots, likely to contain technological artifacts and or documentation as well as spare parts Procter Ingham might find useful. The chance for automated security at this location is high, so proceed with caution. All right. Prydwen internal mail. Maxon. To be around the Commonwealth, I want you to begin organizing sweep retrieve teams. I think we already read this, right? Yes, we've already read this. And I think that was on Maxon's terminal, I would assume, right? Crushing any information that will assist her reconstruction efforts. I pass along your gantry design to Kells. We're both confident that it will be completed by the time her project is ready. We have a lot of resources riding on the success of Ingram's mission, so I expect you to help her in any way that you can. Oh, I want to talk to Ingram. And then Ingram. I've sent over the proper forms to requisition 2 more scribes, and you denied them. I don't need you to slow me down on this, Quinlan. Maxon keeps hounding me for results, but getting anything done with this project has been like trying to field strip a laser rifle without using your hands. I need all the help I can get, and if that means taking a few troops away from your scouting missions, I'm afraid you'll just have to make do. Now sign the damn forms and let me do my job. Oh, I think I'm liking Ingram. Ooh, no. The Rise of Elder Maxon. Oh, why would he have this on his terminal? He's writing a book. Opening notes. These entries are my attempt at writing a timeline documenting Elder Maxon's rise within the ranks of the Brotherhood. It's my sincerest wish that these entries will one day be compiled in a classic printed book format and distributed throughout the wasteland. Long live Elder Maxon, and long live the Brotherhood. Background. Despite the defeat of the Enclave in the capital wasteland, the Brotherhood of Steel was still an organization divided. The Outcasts, a splinter faction that left the safety of the Citadel, still struggled to survive in the capital wasteland, separated from their parent organization. And while some of the Brotherhood members within the Citadel had no desire to reunite with their disgraced brothers, many saw the advantage in bolstering their own forces with warriors already trained and indoctrinated by the Brotherhood of Steel. Surely they could work out any philosophical issues. Guessing probably not. Enter Maxon. Enter Arthur Maxon, young squire to both Owen and Sarah Lyons, and descendant of the very founder of the Brotherhood of Steel, Roger Maxon. When Elder Owen Lyons died, Elder Owen Lyons died, care of young Arthur Maxon passed to Sarah Lyons, Owen's daughter, who was then named Elder in his place. But when Sarah fell in battle shortly thereafter, things became complicated. The Brotherhood of Steel, based in the Citadel, found itself in need of leadership, began appointing one ineffective elder after another. Accomplishments. As years passed and Arthur Maxon grew, so too did his accomplishments. At age 12, while on a training patrol, he killed 2 raiders and saved the squad that was supposed to be escorting him. At the age of 13, he single-handedly killed a Deathclaw and gained the large facial scar he still has to this day. But it was his victory at age 15 over the super mutant Shepard, who was attempting to reorganize the Capital Wasteland super mutants, that elevated him to hero-like status. When word of his feat reached the elders back on the West Coast, they knew the time had come. Maxon was ready. At 15, ready to lead and, more importantly, to reunite the fragmented Brotherhood of Steel forces on the East Coast. So he's the guy on the East. He's East Side. And then there's the West Side. Did East Side and West Side get along in this world? Our new leader. So it was that a year later, when he was only 16 years old, Arthur Maxon brokered a peace with the Outcasts, reintegrating them into the Brotherhood of Steel, well there you go, and proving he was as effective a diplomat as he was a warrior. Now reunited, the full force of the Brotherhood of Steel appointed Arthur Maxon as Elder, the youngest in Brotherhood of Steel history. He does look pretty young. And the aftermath. Elder Maxon reigned supreme in the Capital Wasteland, and his authority and influence have been spreading across the eastern seaboard, thanks in no small part by the mobility afforded by the Prydwen. He has the full support of the elders back on the West Coast, who have proudly reported that they've been eradicating cults that have popped up, worshiping Maxon wait a minute. Who have proudly reported they've begun eradicating cults that have popped up, worshiping Maxon as though he's some kind of god. Maxon himself is almost offended by the idea of being referred to as a deity, as it goes against everything he believes in. Arthur Maxon is happy to be one thing, the perfect human specimen, an example of everything a human being can achieve, assisted, even enhanced by advanced technology, but still very much human. Is he an android? That's kind of sounding like he could be. Quinlan, are you an android?
Please, finish your introductions by all means. But I do hope you'll consider assisting me when you're done.